we're back. We're back. Refresh, 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 refresh. Refresh, everybody. We're back. We're back. And let's see if we can get...
Hello there.
Ooh woo.
There you go. Anyway.
General Kenobi.
What I really need to do is I just need to get the money together so that I can order the new motherboard, processor, and RAM so I can upgrade this computer to Windows 11 and reinstall the operating system. There you go, Droog. There you go, Droog!
Kenobi.
Watching his viewers, my viewership went up after the stream went dead. No! Somebody rated like at the last second. Like
Do
at the
you want to play hide and seek?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Not with you. Not with you. Yeah, that would be my luck, right? I would get like a 160 person raid right as I go dark. That would be the luck. So, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's still here. I really hope so. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Verbal. I have technical difficulties. Kaisiat rated with
That's a solid raid.
42 bazillion viewers.
Knows how to bring in the energy. Hope Verbal can keep them entertained.
No, Verbot, it's not real. Stop. Boomer's lying to you. Stop. Boomer is lying to you. Don't let him lie to you like that. So yeah, back to the story. Took off work today to renew my license. License place isn't open. So that's great. That's great. And then amidst all the other things that I was doing today on my day off, I forgot to grab the logo for Death Stranding so I could do the updated
Verbal
thumbnail
dives into sharp dialogue, wild banter, and insightful discussions. Expect laughs, knowledge, and maybe a bit of good-natured teasing. It's like a comedy show with brains.
Thank you, Verbot. That's an appropriate description. That's not terrible. So, how was everybody's weekend? Mine was pretty decent. It was my birthday weekend. Saturday after we ended stream on from Saturday Morning Cartoons, my daughter and her husband came over, and we they ate lunch. We shot the shit a little bit. Then we went up to Retro and Rad, which is a new well, not new. They had their grand reopening on Saturday in New Cumberland. It is a retro toy store. Really cool place. Lots of cool stuff. My only problem was the stuff that I was looking for was either priced way far out of my price range, or they didn't have it. I went up looking for a few very specific things. I went up looking for a Castle Grayskull, which they had, but it was outside of my price range. I went up looking for some some Silverhawk stuff. They had no Silverhawk stuff. What was the other thing that I went up looking for? Oh, a figure to complete my Revenge of the Sith line of Star Wars figures. They didn't have it. What they did have, though, was lots of cool things. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't... Some of the prices, like, I understand when you're running your own business and whatnot, you gotta get it to survive, and trust me, I fully get this. I just felt like some of the prices were a little bit higher than what I've been able to find at other shops. And that could just be they have a very niche market in that area, and there may not be any other stores like that anywhere around. Entirely feasible. If I would have had a little bit more flexible budget, I probably would have spent a little, I probably would have bought something. I left the store without buying anything. I almost bought one thing. And I'm kind of like second guessing it now. Like I should have bought it. You know what I mean? There was a C-3PO figure case from the 80s that they had there. And you opened it up and it was like pristine on the inside. It had all of the label markers for all the figures on all the little compartments and whatnot. They looked all really great. They wanted $30 for it, right? Not a bad price. My only issue with it was there was on like the right shoulder area, there was a lot of scuffing on the chrome plated or the gold plated shoulder. And that was kind of like my one drawback. Thinking back on it now, I probably should have got it. And if I ever go back up there again, I'll see if they have it. And if I walk in the store and it's still there, then I probably will pick it up. And for $30, it wasn't a bad price. But it's just one of those things where it was like, and in the moment, I guess I was kind of a little miffed at the $200 price tag on the Castle Grayskull, which I felt was a little high. Not as high, however, as the place at the Gettysburg Outlets that we went to yesterday, where they wanted $230 for their Castle Grayskull, but it was 90% complete. Also, again, out of my price range. So I did some eBay searching, and I actually found a couple of them for like $125, which is a little bit more in the range I was expecting to pay. And it's like 80% complete, or it's just missing the cardboard inserts and whatnot. And I'm like, I could find those for $20. So I might still end up getting a Castle Grayskull, just not at one of those shops, because like, I understand that they got to make money, they got to make rent. I get it. It is, and something that you have is only going to be as valuable as what somebody is willing to pay for it. But we went there on Saturday, and then came back. My daughter and her husband, and we met up with my wife, who came back from New York, and we were hanging out at the house a little bit. And we're like, well, how about we go get dinner? And so we ended up going to B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, and spent time going to B-Dubs with my daughter and her husband, and that was a lot of fun. It was a really good time. I had a really enjoyable day. And then Sunday, my wife and I went up to the outlets in Gettysburg, and we stopped by Eternia Dreams. Almost, how weird is it to say that? Look, it's very weird, okay? I'm forcing myself to get used to it. Almost walked out. I was, the other figure that I was looking for that neither of these stores had was, the Filmation's cartoon version of He-Man. I have several versions of He-Man. As I'm looking at my display case right now, I see at least 5 versions of He-Man, from the original He-Man all the way up to modern stuff. I have a Prince Adam and Cringer set from the cartoon series. I really like the cartoon series of the figures, right? So I was looking for the He-Man version because I wanted the He-Man version to point at Cringer with the sword, and then I was going to have Adam there with the sword up in the air, and I was going to see if I could like 3D print lightning coming off of the sword and whatnot. But in any case, they did not have the He-Man version in the cartoon series, the Masters of the Universe Origins cartoon. They did not have the He-Man figure at either store. So, but I did almost walk out with a Trapjaw from the cartoon series. It was just, again, pricier than what I was expecting to pay for. You know what I mean? Like, it was about $30, $35 for that Trapjaw figure. And my feeling is, I'm not keeping him in the special little packaging that they have him in. They had him in like a blister pack, kind of like protector, star case kind of bullshit. And I'm like, you're gonna get ripped open and played with. Like, that's what I do. And paying $30, $35 for something I'm gonna rip open. I don't know, man. I couldn't stomach it. So, and there was a couple other things I was looking at, but I really wasn't kind of feeling it at the moment. I did find, though, that they had some old Mask vehicles and figures. And one of the ones that they had, which was Whiplash, I think the car was called Venom or something, but it was the only female bad guy that there was in this show. Her mask name was Whiplash. I can't remember. I think it was Vanessa was her real name. And I don't remember what the car was called, but they had one that was complete. It was the car, and it was the figurine with the mask. And they wanted like $120 for it. And I'm like, I've got that in a box somewhere. I know I have that in a box somewhere. I am absolutely positive. And it's complete. And I'm like, I was even looking at some of their G.I. Joe figures, right? And they had the second generation, third generation Cobra Commander, the all silver one with the funky helmet, not the silver face, not the blue with the silver face helmet, but the the all silver combat armor Cobra Commander, and they wanted something like $45 for that figure with no weapon, and the little rebreather that was attached to the mask that attached here and then went up to like his ear was missing on every single one of them. And I'm like, I know for a fact that my Cobra, hold on. I know for a fact that my Cobra Commander has that. You know what I mean? Here, look, you get to see the box of G.I. Joes. So this is my box of Joes. There's my Cobra Commander. And I know somewhere in this box, that little rebreather is in here. Because this is what they were looking at. Right? It was just, it's missing the piece that goes from here to here. But I know somewhere in this box that I have that little piece. I know this for a fact. Because it would always fall off, and I would always put it back on. And, oh, yep, look, see? Yep, there it is. So right here, they wanted $45 for it, and I have a more complete version, because it's got the rebreather. Yeah, from the early 90s cartoon. Yep. Yeah, this one. And I know if I look further, his weapon's in here somewhere. But I have a bunch of mask figures in here too. These are all mask figures. Like I know I got them in here somewhere. Their figurines are in, or I mean, sorry, their vehicles are in a box at my daughter's house in the attic. I know that. I actually, honestly, I really want to get over there soon and pull that stuff down and kind of go through what do I have, you know what I mean? But I do need to do a repair on some of my figures because some of them, the rubber band inside broke, and I actually bought replacement O-bands. So maybe one of these days I'm going to sit down and just kind of like refresh all of my G.I. Joes, because like, well, Destro's legs used to. That's an original Destro, by the way, with his backpack, right? And inside the backpack, if I'm not mistaken, hold on here. Inside the backpack is Destro's original gun. So this is a complete Destro. And I'm pretty sure somewhere I've got the file card for him. I also can never remember which one of these I have. If it's, I only have one anymore. I lost. This is the either Zaybot or Tomax. I don't remember which, but I lost the other one when I was younger. But yeah, one of these days I should really kind of go through and just do like a refresh of all my See, I knew I had him. I knew I had this mask figure, and I know I had the vehicle somewhere too. But someday I really need to go through. Yeah, like I have parts that need to go back together with other G.I. Joes, but the parts are in here somewhere. But that's Chuck. He's undercover. Tomax has the silver on the right side. Yeah, I can't remember which one had the scar. If it was because mine doesn't have the scar. Or at least he didn't. Or maybe he did, but maybe it wore off because this is a very worn G.I. Joe. Like this is a very played with G.I. Joe. So you're saying Tomax has the silver on the left shoulder. So that's the left shoulder, so this is Tomax. That must be Tomax. But yeah, I've got all these old G.I. Joes. I want to get them displayed somehow. I don't know how exactly. I even have Look, everybody's favorite, Shipwreck. I have Gung Ho in here somewhere, which was always like one of my favorite ones. I have the Refrigerator Perry, the mail away. Christmas is right around the corner. For what? What about the USS Flag Slam sent you? Oh, the USS Flag. I don't know what the price tag on that was. All I know is I'm assuming that was expensive. That's what I'm thinking. That one was expensive. But yeah, I got Gung Ho in here somewhere. He was always like one of my favorite. Oh, this dude was with his backpack, which I got his backpack somewhere. I know it might not be in this box, but it might be in another box. But I have this figure right here. They wanted $75 for this guy. I don't know why. But with his little like space jump backpack, they wanted $75 for this guy. I was like, holy shit. So yeah. I'd like to, oh, and my Sergeant Slaughter. Yep. Good old Sergeant Slaughter. We could have a sleepover and run carrier ops killing commies. Yes. Rarity? Maybe. Do I have Wild Weasel? I gotta remember what Wild Weasel looked like. Hold on, let me look him up. I could tell you real quick if I have Wild Weasel. I was also looking to see if they had the mail away Cobra Commander. Because if they would have, that might have been one I bought. If they would have had the cloth mask Cobra Commander, so there were two versions of the original Cobra Commander put out. There was the standard chrome faceplate Cobra Commander that they put out in the original line, and there was a mail away you could get for the molded cloth Cobra Commander. And I ended up with that one. I sent away for that one, and then promptly lost it behind the radiator in my parents' house in the kitchen. Promptly lost it. Never to be seen from again. My dad couldn't like pull it out. And oh, this guy. No, I don't think I have this guy. I don't think I have him. Yeah, I don't believe I have him. They really need a character named after a nickname for suppression of air defense. Wild Weasel. See the map on his leg? Yeah, I do see the map on his leg. What's that the map of? Here, you can see this too. Is that Ohio? That looks like Australia. If you flip it upside down, which is how he would be looking at it, that looks like Australia. But so that's supposed to be Ohio, where the Kenner home office is. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like that. But yeah, so you know, Eternity of Dreams had a whole bunch of G.I. Joe stuff, way overpriced. They had some Transformer stuff too, some Star Wars stuff. Like I said, they did have a Castle Grayskull, but it was like $230, and I'm not paying that much for a Castle Grayskull. I will buy a Castle Grayskull that I need to find parts for, because I could find them pretty easily on eBay. Then I would, buying a complete one for, $300 or something like that, because that's expensive. That's a lot. That's a lot for something that I'm going to set up on the studio in the studio here. Probably rearrange this back bookcase to put that in, and put a couple figures on, and then leave it there. That's a lot to spend for that. Like I said, about 100, 150 total. Was around about where I was looking at, but not 200. But yeah, like I said, as I thought about it a little bit more, I probably should have gone back for that, or I should have grabbed that C-3PO figure case. That would have been a nice thing to have. I think that would have been a good purchase, even with the scuff marks on it and whatnot. It was still in really good condition. But like I said, if I can get up there again next time, see if it's there, we'll see. But in any case. It was a fun weekend, though. It really was. Like, got to spend time with my daughter and her husband. Got to spend time with my wife after she was away for a couple days in New York with friends. It was a good time. It was a good weekend. I can't complain. The only thing that would have made it better is if I would have been spending time with the boys as well, but they were back at their mom's for the weekend. So, only so much I can do. Let me see. What else did I, did we buy the USS Flag, Boomer? No. No. I don't even know what the price tag was on that. If that, oh, by the way, Boomer, they did have, I was going to get a picture, completely forgot about it. They did have in two ginormous boxes, they had the Thundercats layer, the one that just recently came out. And the price tag on that sucker was $1,300. On the brand new Cat's layer. It comes in two boxes. And the first box is probably 3.5, 4 feet tall by 2 by 2. And then the second box was like half that size. It's freaking ridiculous. But $1,300 they wanted for that sucker. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. So I think in order to complete my Revenge of the Sith line, unless I'm going to traverse down to the A to Z toy store that we have here in town, the one I told you about, the claustrophobic, you know, it's everything stacked up on top of each other and somebody's going to die in that store. Unless I want to traverse down there and see if I can't navigate back to where their Revenge of the Sith line is and really do some digging, I think the only other place I'm going to find that one figure that I need right now to complete that series is going to be on eBay. Which, you know, now that's kind of got me thinking, how much? I know the number I need. So it is, let's see here. Revenge of the Sith number 68. And that is a Wookiee Commando. No, that's not a Wookiee Commando. No, screw you, that is not. Wookiee Heavy Gunner. Yeah, there it is. It's a Wookiee Heavy Gunner. That is not... Nope, that's not any of the ones I needed. They want 40... Okay, so first off, that's a different site. So, eBay. Revenge of the Sith. Wookiee Heavy Gunner 68. Oh, so that's not terrible. 7, 8, 10, 15, 11, 15. So yeah, it might cost me like a max of $15 if I get it off of eBay. That's not super terrible, plus shipping. That's not terrible. And that will actually complete. That sucker right there. That will complete the series. My Revenge of the Sith series. That's not super terrible. I could live with that. $15 for that figure? Yeah, that's appropriate. But no. If Cat's Lair was $1,300, right? That USS Flag. Oh, and the other thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's one of the other reasons why I felt like the store in New Cumberland was a little overpriced. Okay? Not disparaging the store at all. They had lots of cool stuff. It's definitely a place I'm going to go back to again. They had a Wild Bill with his helicopter. I think it was called wasn't his helicopter called the Dragonfly? I think the G.I. Joe helicopter was called the Dragonfly. Wild Bill's G.I. Joe helicopter. If it was called, yeah, the G.I. Joe Dragonfly with Wild Bill. And it looked pretty damn complete, right? It looked like it had all of its missiles. It had Wild Bill sitting in the cockpit. It looked reasonably played with, like it wasn't overly destroyed or anything like that. It was pretty damn decent. And just to give you an idea what I'm talking about here, this is pretty much what I was looking at. This right here. Dragonfly helicopter with Wild Bill. The gun was there, it had its missiles, the cockpit was not yellowed or anything like that, it still had the red tips on the end of the things, it wasn't bent propellers. I don't know if Wild Bill had his weapon or not, but you know what, that's not terrible. So in any case, They had that sitting there on a shelf, okay? On the shelf. And they had it marked for $200. Okay? $200 sitting on the shelf. And I was like, whew. That one on eBay was $140. That's a lot. And then right above it, in the box was the G.I. Joe jet with Ace. Don't remember what it was called. Striker, maybe? The G.I. Joe Striker, perhaps, is what it was called. But it was the jet, the iconic jet that they used in like every freaking episode. It was the jet with Ace. Sky Striker, thank you, Drew. Sky Striker with Ace. I don't know how complete it was, but it was in a box. And they wanted $150 for that one. But $200 for the Dragonfly and Wild Bill out of the box. I feel like the pricing is not exactly, concurrent across everything. That could just be me. I would figure something that's got the original box with it, even if not complete, would be worth more than the open, sitting on the shelf Dragonfly, which is also a smaller vehicle as well. I don't know. I haven't really been into the pricing of eBay, I haven't been into the pricing of G.I. Joes in quite some time. I could be really off. Maybe the Sky Striker was more of a common vehicle that everybody had, so therefore it was priced lower, and the Dragonfly was more rare, which I had one. I may still have one in a box. I don't know. I don't think it's worth $200, so let me tell you that much. But because I played heavy with all my G.I. Joe stuff. So, yeah. It was a good weekend, though. I didn't buy anything from any of the shops, and that was kind of a downer because I was really kind of looking to get, it never fails, okay? Like, when I don't have any kind of extra money, that I see these great deals and these awesome items that I definitely want to get my hands on, right? But I don't have the funds at the time. But when I do have the funds, I do have money specifically put aside to do this thing, and then I can't find the things that I'm looking for, it just aggravates the hell out of me. It really does. And that's the kind of day, even though it was good going to these stores and hanging out with the people I was hanging out with at these stores, my daughter and her husband, my wife on Sunday, I thoroughly enjoyed the company. I was kind of a little miffed that I couldn't find the things that I really wanted to find and spend money on and bring home with me. And that's usually how it goes, right? I used to do toy hunts all the time back in the day when we had a Toys R Us that was 40 minutes away from us, and there was a KB Toys in our town, and then I could travel up to Harrisburg, and there was 3 toy stores in the mall in Harrisburg, and then I traveled to Park City Mall in Lancaster, and there was 3 toy stores there. I would do an entire Saturday drive of figure hunting, and I love that. But that was also when a lot of those stores still existed. So now we're into these retro toy stores. And now that I do have the money to spend, all the prices are jacked up really high that I still can't afford this shit. Why? I wish there was some way I could send money back to my past self and be like, buy the shit and keep track of it. Don't let your parents sell it at a yard sale. Or, it disappears on us in a move. That still bugs me about my Castle Grayskull. It disappeared in our move from Maryland to Pennsylvania. That's the last time I saw it was when we were in our house in Maryland, and when we moved up here to Pennsylvania, I no longer saw it. I have no idea where it went. By this shit, you mean Google stocks? Google stocks, Apple computers. I don't care. Purchase something I would just send my money back to my past self and say, buy these toys and keep them nice and, track them. Don't let them disappear on you. Put them in a Foot Locker or something and move that up yourself. I don't know. You always hit up eBay whilst looking for retro toys and comics? I did find though, like I've also got like a basketball card collection. I did find that I've got the 1990s NBA Hoops series. I have 4 copies of the Michael Jordan card that was released then, which if I can get it graded, could be anywhere between like $300 to $900 a card, which is nice. But I also have the one card, I can't remember the player's name, from that series that has the Menendez brothers sitting front row of the Knicks game. And that's what made this one particular card so famous, was the Menendez brothers are sitting in the background of the card. And you can clearly see them. And I actually have that card. I thought that was great. But now I need to go through like all my old baseball cards because I might actually have some, you know, worthwhile gems in there from when I was collecting cards in the 80s that I haven't touched in 30 years, 40 years, whatever it is. Oh yeah, the way my daughter squealed when I showed her that card, because she knew the card. Because she's, you know, she's like that. But she did. She absolutely, like, I turned the card and faced it towards her. Didn't even get the words Menendez out of my mouth. And she squealed and immediately knew what the card was. It was great. I don't think the card's worth like a whole lot, but it's just definitely one of those cards that's like, that's a cool card to have. So I just need to go through and like, you know, buy one of those card pricing apps and then 3D print myself a thing I can set my phone on and just slide cards in there and just see what the value is of any of these particular cards. I mean, who knows? Maybe I might have something that, you know, I can turn in, you know, sell somewhere and then maybe end up with a USS flag sitting in the studio. 6-foot fucking aircraft carrier from G.I. Joe. You may be at fault for her true crimes interest, at least a little bit. Yeah, that's probably why she squealed, was she knew like what it was. But in any case, we're going to be playing some more Death Stranding tonight, and I'm super excited to play this. I wanted to continue playing this game all weekend. I really wanted to sit down and play some Death Stranding, but this game does not support multiple saves. Or at least not that I want to test out. So I was like, all right, I'll wait. You quit the new job Sunday morning. Job was bad. Good news is you have an interview on Wednesday. Well, that's good to hear, Droog. Yeah, you messaged me about going back on the hunt again, and that sucks in one respect. I can understand, but yeah, you know, damaging your body for a job is never a good idea, so I get that. But that's also that you've got an interview already lined up on Wednesday. That's great. Is it for a less physical job? Not so demanding on the body? Hopefully? I hope it goes well for you. You have to let me know how it goes. Sounds like it? Yeah, you'll have to drop into stream Wednesday night and let us know how that goes, how that interview goes. Or at least how you feel it went. Wish the best for you, man. Yeah, he said that the physical part of the job was just very demanding and was going to end up wrecking his body. And that's fair. I like, that would be like if I was to go back to the lumber mill that I used to work at and try to do that job now. Holy shit, I'd kill myself. I would absolutely just, you know, wreck my body here. Don't know if you found out, but the BTs are beached things. Oh! Well, that explains... Okay. That explains the BT thing. I know what the BB is. That's the bridge baby. I got that part. But I never understood what the BTs were. I just know they kept referring to them as BTs. So, beached things. Got it. And Verbot. Oh, you know why? You know why I haven't been listening to Verbot here for a little bit? Because SpeakerBot... Oh no, SpeakerBot is running. Did my one thing mute when it shouldn't have? I also didn't hear the audio cue for that. Oh. What the hell's going on? Oh, that's because, okay, for some reason, my computer muted itself. We're still good. We're still good. Hold on here. Let's find out. Verbot, are you still functional? Oh wait, it's gotta be Verbot 9000. I tell that to everybody.
Of course, still fully operational, unlike some bots who go on permanent vacation. What's on your mind?
Alright, so Verbot is still functional, that's good. Don't tell you how to roll a die. In any case, let's get started with this game. I'm gonna put us into a video game trivia while I get the game up and running, get the green screen up and running, make sure that my PlayStation hasn't, like, you know, turned itself off. That happened one time. I talked for so long that my PlayStation turned off, and that was annoying. But we're gonna get this game up and running. We're gonna play some more Death Stranding. I can't wait. I'm super excited to play this game. I really am. I remember enjoying this game when I got it. Oh, the PS5 upgrade is $10. I might look at that then. Because we're running off of PS4 graphics and everything. If I could upgrade this to the PS5 version for $10, I can't do it right now because it'll take too long to download the game and everything. Like, it's not worth it. I'll do it off stream later and upgrade. But $10, shoot, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's like 2 subs right there. I'm good with that. It's worth it? Yeah, absolutely worth it. All right, so in any case, let me get the game up and running, pop out the green screen, gonna put us into a video game trivia. Stick around for Death Stranding, don't go anywhere. It's a fun game, it's a weird game, it's an interesting game, it's a cool storyline. Stick around for that, don't go anywhere. I'll see you on the other side of this.
Pokemon Crystal, the game that let you play as a girl and introduced the Battle Tower. A true classic for fans of the Johto region.
Thanks, Verbot, for
Ready
wrapping
to
that
catch
up
'em
for
all?
us. That we didn't understand it before. Thank you, Verbot. Alright, welcome back. Here we go. Death Stranding. By the way, I discovered last time...
No worries. Just here to keep things lively.
Discovered last time after, you know,
like a good joke.
Norman winks at you, that if you use the toilet sitting, it gives a TV advert for Norman Reedus's latest show that he was doing at the time. Watch this. It's Dude from Place. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. Ride with Norman Reedus on AMC. Really? Oh yeah. Yeah, and if you zoom into his crotch, he will cover it. So if you freaking weird shit they put in the game. I can't wait to see what weird things we're gonna see in the second game. You know what I mean? Does he really? That sounds like a challenge. Hello, BB.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save me.
Yeah, why do you know that?
But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman
Mads
in the
Mikkelsen.
back who's done nothing but lie to me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's
Yeah?
about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks.
Okay.
There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress,
Such as?
Yeah.
such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me
False
explain.
flashbacks?
A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
Reals?
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter?
What do you mean reals?
The BB has been in
Oh,
circulation for a while now.
you know it because
It's
of...
been handled
Never
by
mind, I
a lot
got
of
it.
people.
I got
How
it.
should
I'm
I
on
know
the
which
same
one made
page.
an impression?
Because you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them.
We don't understand black
I've
boxes?
been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
All weapons
Yeah,
will remain
sure.
locked until departure. All clear.
Okay, so if I want to soothe
Welcome,
BB,
Sam Porter Bridges.
I have to press L1 down and hit the square button. And then I rock my controller back and forth, and it'll rock the baby.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Yeah, I know what to do.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Chiralium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory.
Oh boy, we get to
Don't suppose you'd be up
engage
for
the
stealing
mules.
us our property back. Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
You can't think of anybody more qualified than me because nobody else has stopped by. Alright. Orders for Sam. Recover chiral printer interface and collection of chiral crystals. We'll take that one. And we'll take this one. And yeah.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of.
Yeah, well, how do I get them?
Explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them.
Okay.
Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it.
Oh,
On
that's how I
occasion,
can tilt my map.
it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time.
So I press the touchpad.
Causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect.
Alright. I'm bored. Let's move.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thanks.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So the bike has no battery. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get the battery. And let's see here. So I need to go what, up here for orders? Didn't I take those orders? I didn't take those orders? Are you serious?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until the target. Keep on keeping on. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I thought I took those orders. Apparently I did not. Take on delivery orders. Orders for Sam. Select. And select. And what do I do here? Confirm. Yeah. Oh, accept orders. There we go. I was missing that part.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
I can't. The printer's broken. Or maybe I already have one. Okay. Yes, head out. Alright, now I got my shit.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector.
As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Cool. Now I've got a crystal collector.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that?
Yeah.
Rain, floating rocks,
golden handprints. Got it.
Trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Yeah, I do. They show up on my map.
Order assigned.
Alright.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Retrieve the chiral printer interface from the mule post box. Collect at least one CG. Whatever the fuck CG is. Collect one CG. Yeah, see, look at all the handprints. See, they're all out there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't have any weapons.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
A path I laid down was used by somebody else. I've collected enough crystals to complete the order, but guess what? I'm going to collect a few more. Wait a minute. It says there's ghosts about. Let's not piss off the ghosts, shall we? The BTs. Well, apparently we're pissing off the PTs.
Yeah, I feel you.
I forget how I scan. No, that's not how you scan. How do you... Fuck, how do you scan? Alright, knowing how to scan... Oh, there's Rainbow. Knowing how to scan would be good again. That's to hold your breath. This is to steady myself. That's a punch. That's a crouch. That's a jump. How the fuck do you scan? Nope, that's not it. That's the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. That's the camera. Well, sugar. Scan terrain. R1? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Hey, that's the thing. All right, well, can I get across here pretty easily? What if I could build a ladder? Ladder! Oh no, there's no way to put a ladder across this. No way whatsoever. How do I get rid of it? We're just gonna go across the water here, away from the BTs. I said away from the BTs. BB, why are you pointing towards? Oh, hell's bells. Well, we'll pick up one of these. Well, I could put a ladder across here, though. For sure. Place it. How about we put up another ladder and we'll put it up here? Oh yeah, I see that one. Oh, there it is. I'm almost at my cargo limit already. All right. Where? Oh, right there in front of me. You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop that cargo. So let's offload. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the residence. Yeah. I am like surrounded by all kinds of stuff here. What the hell's going on? I have a feeling just maybe I shouldn't be over here right now. I don't even remember where it was I was supposed to be going. Let's get out of this area and like regroup. Yeah, we're gonna regroup a little bit here. Figure out where the hell it is I need to go. Don't fall on your face. All right. Let's see. I need to go. Where is... Where is... What is this? Online sign. Dump site. Don't give up. So am I supposed to go, like, down there? Apparently that's where I'm supposed to go, and I've gone the complete wrong direction. That's not unusual. That is not unusual. Oh, Jesus, really?
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory.
Okay.
The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Let's redistribute this weight a little bit better, shall we? That, I think, would be a good idea. Auto-arrange cargo. Yes. And we're going to confirm this. Ah, that's much better. Maybe I won't be so tippy-toppy anymore. I like these ladders. These ladders are great.
Today's a good day.
Give him a whole bunch of lights for this ladder. Get on the ladder. I thought there was more ladders. Oh, there is. This is going to use up all my ladders. There we go. We have made a successful...
Anybody hear me?
We've made a successful thing here.
Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Alright. Let's take this stuff back. We'll unload what we can right here. And then we'll go in the direction that we were supposed to be going in, apparently, which was not the direction I was going in.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
All right, activate terminal. What can we deliver? Deliver lost cargo. It's not as many likes and whatnot as if I was delivering it in person, but it gets it off my back for right now. Boomer. No, slam. Slammers. It's mean. I'm a skilled handler. All right. I guess I can't fabricate any equipment. Yeah. Sorry, man. I apologize. I glanced up and okay, that was definitely Boomer. Just for that.
Scan.
Woo.
Have a pleasant journey.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I'm keeping on and keep on. All right. I need to go down here. They're great. They're great. They're wonderful.
Restrictions lifted.
Now I don't have any weapons, so like, how am I supposed to fight these mules?
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that.
Simple.
But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Fight with what? Just my fists? Repeatedly attack them to knock them unconscious. Apparently, yes. Just my fists. That's awesome. Alright, where am I supposed to be going here? Should I have crossed back there? Yeah, I guess I should have. Well, no, not necessarily. I should definitely maybe make my way up this way. Oh, I can equip my strand and use it to knock somebody out. Okay. My climbing rope or whatever. My blood-laced rope. I can use that to knock someone out. Firstly, though, I think they would hear me coming. Oh, shit. I've been spotted.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Alright, I see where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there's a ladder over here. I can pick up the ladder at least. And mule boots. let's equip the strand.
Been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Move around.
Oh, he went down.
Instincts.
Did they spot me? Knock him down. Knock him out. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of distance between us. They haven't spotted me completely yet. Because I don't think so. Maybe they have. I'm just, they're out here with like stun guns and shit, and I'm just out here beating the shit out of them with my fists.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Okay. That's a good thing. Dumb mules. So let's go get the shit out of this this repository or whatever and get the fuck out of here. We're gonna check their little hut though first. See if there's anything in their hut that I could take. I guess not. Chiral printer interface. We're taking that for sure. Special device. Let's auto arrange real quick. That's better. Take the resins and take that. Auto arrange again. All right. Confirm. I'm near weight capacity.
God damn it.
I have a few boots on my, I have 2 pairs of boots on my back here. Well, it's good to know that I can beat the shit out of the mules and knock them out. We're just gonna take this nice and slow, because I'm not in the interest of, you know, ruining my cargo right now. And yes, by the way, this really is post-apocalyptic postman delivery 3000. Because that's all that I really am, is a postman. They call me porter, but let's be honest, it's postman. Oh, don't fucking fall down the ravine here, Sam. What is that glowy bit over there? It kind of really is. Is there an easy way to get down here? There's not. We're gonna take it slow. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a post office thing. I don't need that right now. What are you? You are a ladder. No, you're saying I need to use a ladder.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments.
So they're porch pirates.
Always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Yeah. Let's take this easy here, Sam. We're going downhill. Yeah, Kojima does make some of the best games, really. We're bringing back a lot of stuff here, Sam. So let's take it slow. So basically, the mules are porch pirates. Like, were porch pirates a thing in 2019? Or was Kojima, like, predicting stuff?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yeah, my shoes are just about busted, too. It's a good thing I got 2 more pairs of shoes. It's funny that that's a thing that you got to pay attention to as well. Like, you got to pay attention, you know, to your shoes, to, you know, if you've got to piss somewhere. This game's got a lot of details built into it. Your weight restrictions, your balance, the terrain that you're walking across.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, here we go. Let's get this weight off my back. Make deliveries. Deliver requested cargo.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Can you print me a battery for the bike?
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Why does this guy remind me of Bishop from Aliens? Or not Bishop. Was it Bishop? What was the Lance Hendrickson character's name? I can't remember. Was that Bishop? I think that was Bishop. Yeah, I went the wrong way at first. Yeah. Awesome.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself.
I have another pair of shoes.
I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair.
I have an extra
But
pair.
if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Thanks. Bridges guard macho. More structures can now be built. Special device. Just a fraction. My rating's getting better. Before you know it, I'll be an A+ Amazon driver.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously.
Why do I feel like the beach is not a beach?
Such transfers would take hours, if not days. Some have speculated that the chiral network might...
Wait, this dude's got an AED strapped to his chest.
It is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon.
Oh, that's great. We're relying on something we don't fully understand.
Primitive man's fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work.
Is there anything else that I can... Nope, apparently not. I can now fabricate equipment. Like, maybe... another ladder. There we go. Oh, we've got to be able to redistribute this a little bit better. Oh, I guess that is the redistributing. All right. Let's put on this footwear. Yeah, it's 78% damaged. So we're just gonna offload it right here. Why not? Yep. Okay, so now what are we supposed to be doing? We are supposed to be going somewhere, right? Did I not deliver? I thought I got all of the... Didn't I already get? I thought I already got enough of this. Maybe not. Alright, well, let's go out here and try this again.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Be great if I had a few weapons that could be restricted. Know what I mean? All right, we got this one here we can grab.
There we go. Almost there.
Oh, here's a couple. Grab these that are real close. Why not?
There we go.
So I have enough Cairo crystals. So let's go take these. Where am I supposed to deliver these somewhere? Yeah, then I'm supposed to take them back. That's what I thought. I thought I already did this part. I guess not. Fine, whatever. I don't care. I'll take it back. Thought I already did this. I'll collect this one while I'm at it.
There we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
So I realized today that while I
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
that I need to go through the birthday stream so I can clip out the first part of this gameplay and post it on the YouTube channel. All right, so can I? How do you drop off? How do you drop off? Do I go down into the thing here and drop off the Cairo crystals? The whatever the hell. Well, we'll find out. Be pacified.
Good morning, Sam.
All right, we'll use the toilet. We'll take a shower.
Nice.
EX grenade number 1.
Oh, that's right. Don't I have to pick up, like...
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about, running out.
As long as I can pee. Let's get this junk off me. Why does it never look like his hair is getting wet? Or his hair always looks like it's wet? I don't know which one it is. Butt shot.
EX grenade number 0.
Let's check on BB. How you doing, BB?
Oh.
BB looks happy. All right. I still don't know where it is that we are putting the collected crystal bullshit stuff.
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent. And do you know what this is?
That's the moon.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Even the moon? Recycle Cairo crystals at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. I thought that's what I've done already. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City. That's where I'm currently at. So why am I not? Where's this supposed to happen? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Ah, okay. Yep. All right.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels. Which makes
These are all made up words, by the way.
Network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
You want more? I can give you more. Container repair spray. Nice. Bridge HQ have added new data structure for my PCC. A bridge! Okay.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Okay.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Is it a battery for the vehicle out there? It is not.
That's
it is
container
repair spray
for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that.
Okay, cool.
Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Cool. Auto range. Alright, now I'm carrying a lot of stuff with me. That's awesome. Thanks. You don't happen to have like a better
There's a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased
pack for me to wear, is there?
This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Sure, now you tell me about this. Now you tell me about this, as I need to recycle my shoes. So recycle. Yep, we're gonna recycle that. And then, don't I have more? Don't I have more? Yeah, I do. So, yeah. Give you that much. Confirm that crap. Bye-bye, shoes!
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Thanks. Let's put the resin in there. We'll put the metals in there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That drops the weight a lot. Or wait, could I have recycled those materials? Hold on. Well, I want to take this. Yeah, I could have recycled these. Okay. Confirm.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yep, there we go. Now that they're in, Yep, perfect. So take on orders. What orders do I have? Power supply unit for the Whimsar and construct a bridge.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job.
Of course.
Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself.
Oh, I need 800.
I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort.
I need 800 metal. Didn't I just deposit metal? I already have a PCC. Load all. Oh, I have 200. I have 200 metals on me. Jeeves, do I have enough metal? I have 400 metal. All right, auto arrange this shit. All right, we're heading out. You got this, Sam. I don't know how much weight that is on my back, but you got this, Sam.
Use of weapons is prohibited. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Oh, look, there it is. I can get rid of this heavy-ass shit on my back.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Structure menu. What? Complete structure. I need... So select that. And that. It is literally printing it right in front of me. There we go. Look, I really didn't travel that far for this.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Yes, sir. Okay, now where was I supposed to go here? Pick up some more crystal stuff. We'll pick up this package along the way. Distribution center, right, so that's the distribution center. So yeah, we'll take this with us. This game has got some really, like, intense, elevation changes. Intense and severe elevation changes. Let's see if we can't grab this small package here. Where is it at? Oh, it's right there. The goal is to, you know, keep it keep it the smoothest walk as possible. Oh, there's a rainbow behind us. That's not good. It's only 74 kilograms. Out of like the 100 and some odd that we can carry. Alright, do we pick up the metals or do we pick up the two packages here? Look, even BB's able to give me likes. Go get this package up here. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Oh, rain's starting. That's gonna be great. Let's see what weight this puts on me. Because this is a big one, and I may have to rearrange. Oh, that puts it way too much. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that one. We're not going to be able to do that one. So... that one's going to have to be offloaded. And then let's do an auto arrange. Alright. Keep on keeping on. We'll give somebody some likes. Why not? Activate the terminal. Deliver lost cargo. Yeah, I get way more if I return it myself. So let's do that. What's in the share locker?
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf.
Oh shit,
you can access
really?
the share locker to collect it.
Now we'll get out of this. How close am I? Oh, what? I can't see the... oh, I can't see the thing anymore? Are you... okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't see this thing anymore? Kidding me. Whoa. Yep, slow down. Slow down. Do I have some of that spray with me right now? I'm supposed to be able to use some of this stuff. How do I use it? Oh, change page. Hey, look, there we go. How do I... Oh, I have to remove the cargo. Oh, okay. I have to remove the cargo in order to spray it. So how do I know what's been damaged? Okay, container damage, so we're gonna offload this one. Or offload this one. Oh god, that was almost done. How do you know when it's like, you know, healed? Ooh. Alright, where the hell is this damn place at? Alright, tell you what, we're gonna put an anchor down here. We're gonna get down this way. Whoa. Oh no. Really? What was that for? How many are BTs down here? Ah, shite. Awesome. Great. I'm so happy about this. All right, so now I wonder, I've got that exo grenade. Oh, did that get rid of them? Oh. Oh, hell's bells. No, get off me. Well, that was fun. Well, I lost one of the cargo containers. Drink the Monster Energy. Quickly to the place. Oh yeah, good. All right, it's awesome. We're good to go now. Get the fuck out of here. After I lost like one of my containers, I got handprints all over my shit.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I damn near got pulled under. I escaped though. Make delivery. Confirm.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use.
Whew.
Mind if I have a look?
Go for it.
Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
No. Less than 50% damage. I'm really surprised at that, if I'm being honest. Dun, dun, dun. My cargo condition was great.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Freaking floating USB sticks is what they look like. We're on the network.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
I don't feel like we've moved that far across the country. You know what I mean? I don't feel like, unless we're giants moving across this country, I don't think we've moved this far. Well then, we are now connected.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person. But it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sure.
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity.
Oh, yeah?
While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing. It does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs.
So give me some of that shit so I can repel that area.
To test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon. And when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Well, of course, it's my blood.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the Cairo network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
So in other words,
new order available. Please
keep working. Make deliveries. Deliver lost cargo. Yep, deliver all of this lost cargo. Select. Yep, we're just gonna deliver all this.
Delivering cargo.
Nice. That was a lot of damage stuff. I would rather have returned this, you know, myself in person, but it is what it is. Expert handler. Reach the miscellaneous grade 20. You will now receive more likes. Can I carry more cargo?
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Oh, all right, let's see here. Take that one for sure.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Okay. Well, I've got 3 PCCBs, whatever they're fucking called. A lot of resin. Can we auto arrange this a little bit better? Hey, there we go. Now, since I'm heading back to where the fuck it was I'm heading back to, is there another order that I can take?
Sam, double check the order summary.
Alright, I could take this one. That won't put me too far overweight. I should be okay here. There we go. Auto arrange that. Alright. Alright, Sam, come on. Let's go. Now, my question is there an easier way
Order assigned
to travel out of here than the way that I came? Like, can I maybe go... this way? And then down through here, and then out this way? Let's see if that leads me anywhere productive. Hopefully it'll lead me away from those BTs. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Too close.
Maybe I can get up over this? We'll try to go up this here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I had a rope and I would have came up that way originally, maybe I would have been good. But I don't think I can go that way. But maybe if I stay up here... maybe I can stay out of the BT range. And not have to fend off them fuckers again. Maybe I can also pick up these two while I'm here. Yeah, I should be good with that. Oh, the wind is terrible right now. This should be a little bit better. We are keeping on and keeping on. Don't worry about it. We are fine. No. Stop. I see the bridge. I see bridges. I need that damn bike. I've got this huge ass stack of cargo on me, and it's like... You know what this looks like a good place for? Right here. Oh. Right here. Let's do this. We're gonna put up a PCCB. And we're gonna make this a watchtower. Right here. There we go. Watchtower complete. So we had a hell of a time getting to where we were going with the timefall and the BTs and everything, but on the way back here, we're just fine.
Nice. There we go.
And I got a bunch of handprints on my pack from when I almost got pulled under by the BTs.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Well, I can't give this thing any more likes. Let's see, it needs 96. So yeah, we'll give it the crystals it needs.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment.
Don't fall off the bridge!
What you need to build structures.
Jeebus!
That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Imagine if he just ran off the edge of that bridge. Alright, I tell you what we're gonna do before we go down and deliver our packages. We're gonna come over here and build a charging station for this damn bike so we can have a bike.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Generator. I like how that's a 3D printer and it like lifts up and prints from, you know, like it does.
Construction complete.
Looks like you... Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Contaminated suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay.
Don't fall over now, Sam. You got lots of stuff. Make delivery!
You brought this from the wind farm? I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you. Wow, don't do things by halves, do you? Hard to believe one man could bring in a hole this big. Then again, you are a legend.
Damn straight I'm a legend. All 6 delivered perfect. Cause I'm awesome. Yeah. And tools. We brought tools for your place. Best record, new record. Yeah, that's right. Still an expert handler.
I don't know anyone who's done more to bring people together and get them back on their feet. It's hard to believe you're just one guy. Can't help wondering if the Great Deliverer isn't actually a small army. It sure seems like whenever someone's in trouble, you're there to lend a hand.
I'm just Sam.
Make me think you just might make it all the way to the coast. Good luck out there. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks.
Good work.
I got other stuff. Make a delivery. Deliver lost cargo. Alright, can I recycle stuff?
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Alright, calm down. I'm just looking to offload. Yeah, whatever. Hello? Alright, we're not gonna take on any more.
For your contribution.
What the hell do I have on me anyway? Guess it's like all the PCB and whatnot. Go get some rest. Go clean up. Fix that bike. Reverse strike repaired. Yeah, that's right. We got it repaired.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning. Let's take a look at some of this mail real quick. Alright. Hard work is paying off. Wonder where you are right now. It's somewhere powered by a wind farm. Anyone should be benefiting from our work. It's you. You brought us to the network. All we could do is provide power to a small region. Now we can send it all over the cities and beyond. Still not 100% sure on the details. But basically transmitting it via beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distance, so it can go as far as we need it to. Good thing we kept faith in the second expedition. We kept this place properly maintained. Oh, cool. Nice. How are your porter grades these days, Sam? I'm sure you're aware. Trying to account for all 5 factors is the basic premise, but if you're anything like me, you just want to deliver as much stuff as you can. Am I right? If so, you could always just load yourself up with massive haul and aim for a bridge's bonus for total cargo weight. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Still alive, new guy? Yes, I'm still alive. Don't worry. I'm still alive. It's recycling old equipment. How's BB doing? Hope I managed to avoid autotoxemia together. We have been wondering how your porter grades are these days. Okay, stop talking to me about my porter grades. Okay, I get it. A weird glowing object in capital city. People have been seeing some kind of weird glowing thing up on the rooftops near the isolation ward. Seems it's a Ka, part of a human that doesn't turn into a BT. That's what people are saying. Apparently they were a common sight back in the old days, back before the Stranding. I mean, story goes they were lost souls wandering around. One of my pals tried to get a closer look to see what it was, but he couldn't find anything. I'm sure you could do better if you put your mind to it, though, right? Yeah, probably. Oh, and I got a birthday message on my birthday. And it said, I wanted to get in touch. Thank you for all your hard work. Come rain or shine. You're the man who always delivers. I don't know where I'd be without your help. You're always putting people first, breaking your back so you don't let them down. But today's your special day. Kick back and let's have a few likes on us. Go on, you deserve it. Here's wishing you a very happy birthday. A great year ahead, Sam Bridges. So they actually replied during my, to my email or my birthday. All right, HUD switching pages, calling out. Yeah, we'll try calling out in different places. Strong wind. Soothing BB, tall grass, strong wind, mule stuff. PCC stuff. Vehicle controls, tools, equipment. Interviews. Oh, these are... I'll have to go back through and read these later on. Oh, a music player. I have a new music. Anything you need. Alright, let's get him cleaned off. So we'll take the shower. Because he got He got really kind of hit there. You know what I mean?
EX grenade number 0.
And probably use the toilet. Let's do the sitting part.
Nice.
Will it give me an EX grade number 2? Really hoping it would. Gonna check on BB real quick. How you doing, BB?
You okay?
Change the color scheme. Oh, can I change my colors? No way. Are these the only colors that I have available, though? That's kind of stinks a little bit. Oh, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... Oh, come on now. Can I change my suit color? I guess that's all that I could change the color of. Alright, that's fine. Well, this looks like it is a good place to, call it an evening. I think we've done a lot of things so far. I want to see if this thing works where you, like, you know, he punches the camera. Oh, he gave us the finger for sure. Oh! Oh, yeah. Yeah, he punches the camera all right. Anything else?
Throw a flashbang.
Oh! Thanks. Are you saying I shouldn't be looking at that? All right, give me a second here. Let me drop the green screen. We'll wrap things up. Well, thank you everybody for joining me tonight and for being here, hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Join me again on Wednesday. Not sure what we're gonna do on Wednesday. We might try to see about working on the Division 2 a little bit more as far as the Battle for Brooklyn goes. Or we may play some more Death Stranding. I don't know. We're doing well so far in this game, and I like it. So yeah. Join me again on Wednesday evening, 9 p.m. right here on this channel. And we'll have some fun. We're also gonna need I also need to figure out the date that we're gonna build the Eagle 5 and watch some Spaceballs as well. Maybe we might do that on a Sunday night as like an extra stream. I'll think about it. Let me see here. How many clips do I have? I didn't grab a whole lot of clips tonight. I know that much because I was just kind of enjoying the gameplay, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, and I think the clips I got were here towards the end. Oh, it didn't. I'm gonna have to redo that one for the punching in the face because it only got one. I only got one clip tonight. That kind of sucks. So anyway, stick around for the single clip for the clip show, and yeah, join me again on Wednesday night, right here, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Otherwise, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you next time. 96. So yeah, we'll give it the crystals it needs.
Just so you know, Sam, bistro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment.
Don't fall off the bridge!
To build structures.
Jeebus!
That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see if they are.